Si o que me vai tu a dia na sira mamenu te abesamu kono waga rere ne kwi yo hanti aplo a dia na sira kadu Sabo gosundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaka waka kama mapenyo no consider Bagam ya botlana ye to dogin se kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko e si ao mamem Budo ke no sugu Lero mana we ya we so se kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko e si ao okay no sugu Tumao Mira no yo kagoda boa Mawe koya mo ite wan wore toke wan ro kon beke ido Mawe so yesi kawe bagu Ye kwe mo te wanu agara gara mui Muso e kaso Bo plaki ya mui Nyoba wakama o Hawe so yesi kawe Hawa nasu wa yetu gaugu Mao ne wabili wagu Zo sira gini Akazua Mawe nyoko zamao Kini usugu kuwa koe Sira Amenu Hani anamo sire bagu Som Yetu Maluo Soko Soko Tuta kuna bonza sasa Ingo mume na zabagu Hapa kayo tetu netone Maka wakori netoke Bonga gbebo atene Mage ya mae Sewe wapia ya wasore Tumagasi Mauga kala mui Black ya mui Yama wakama Ana nura yetu Come Si o que me vai tu a dia na sira mamenu te abesamu kono waga rere ne kwi yo hanti aplo a dia na sira kadu Sabo gosundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaka kama mapenyo no consider Bagam ya botlana ye to dogin se kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko e si ao mamem Budo ke no sugu Lero mana we ya we so se kewe okay no sugu kuwa ko e si ao okay no sugu Tumao gore Mira no yo kagoda boa Mawe koya mo ite wan wore toke wan ro kon beke ido Mawe so yesi kawe bagu Ye kwe mo te wanu agara gara mui Muso e kaso Bo plaki ya mui Nyoba wakama o Hawe so yesi kawe Hawa nasu wa yetu gaugu Mao ne wabili wagu Zo sira gini Akazua Mawe nyoko zamao Kini usugu kuwa koe Sira Amenu Hani anamo sire bagu Som Yetu Maluo Soko Tuta no gonza saza. Ingo mume na zabagu. Apaka yute tumetone. Maka wakori ne toge gonga gbebo atene. Mage yamae sawe wapia yewa sore. Tumagasi. Mauga kala mui. Black ya mui yama wakama. Ana nere yetu. Come on.
Good evening, folks. Samson told Libra Pub Radio. We're here again this evening. We want to thank all of you for tuning in to Libra Pub Radio this evening. Please do us a favor. Just share this video to as many people as possible so that we can have the conversation here. And we want to thank you for tuning in to Libra Pub Radio. Thank you very, very much. Share this video to as many brothers and sisters so that we can have a serious conversation this evening. I want to thank all of you again tonight and say thank you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to Liberal Public Radio. Not that you don't have anything to do, but the fact that you're here with us, we say thank you. We appreciate you all the way. All we ask is that just click on share and share this video to other brothers and sisters that will be able to join us tonight because we have some serious conversation. Samson, I want to thank all of you again. The in-depth and say thank you. Welcome, LPR. This is how we do it. Sunday we face car, Monday we on LPR. Thank God, thank God. We just want to praise God for the wonderful, wonderful life that He has given us and continue to improve whatever we have to do and extend our life. We ask. Safety, Lord Jesus. We want to thank you again this evening for bringing us here. Because of you, we are here. We want to thank you for the life you give us. We want to thank you for extending our life every day. My Lord, without you, we're lost. Without you, we have no light. Even if our eyes were open, we can't see without your light. Your light is the true light. Because of you, we will be able to get up again tomorrow morning. Thank you, my Lord. Yes. Those of us that believe in you, we know your power. We want to thank you. We want to thank you for everything. My Lord, we'll come before you again tonight to say those brothers and sisters that are unable to join us tonight for whatever reason, guide them, step in, make it possible for them to be whole again. Thank you for that. Thank you for the future blessing that you even bestowed waiting for us. Thank you. Thank you for the blessing you have for us tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for the blessing you have for us in 2 minutes. Thank you, my Lord. Because of you, we will say those things. The faith we have in you will make us to proclaim those. We say thank you. Thank you. My Lord, we want to thank you again this evening for the Republic of Liberia and the people of the Republic of Liberia. My Lord, continue to bless the country and the people. Thank you for that. We want to thank you for all the blessing that you continue to provide for the people of Liberia and the Republic itself. Thank you. My Lord, we ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Baka, be blessed. That he is visiting here in the United States, his visit must be fruitful in your name. Whatever he touches in the name of the Liberian people, yes, indeed, that his hands will be blessed. Whichever door he knocks, that door will be opened by you. Extend his life. Give him long life. You brought him here. Stay with him. Guide him. Let him do what he's supposed to do for the people of the Republic of Liberia. We pray for President Bakai. We pray for him to be successful. My Lord, we come before you again tonight that whatever comes out of our mouth, that is be guided by you. We're human being like any other person, man, like any other person. We have envious in us, we have jealousy in us, we got bad mind. But we ask you tonight to continue to guide it. We put that in your hand, and we know that our mind, because of you, will be free tonight. We want to thank you. We want to thank you for everything else. My Lord, we ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Those of you that joining us, this is how we do it. We say thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Those of us that are joining us, this is how we do it. We say thank you, thank you. So, government after, I won't even waste time with it one year. Government after government after government, they always make the same mistake. You know, these people, for some reason, many of them, they are highly educated. They went in the sit down in this classroom. They know the process. You would think these highly educated people would learn from past mistake. What your tear getting President we are in people, President we are people for what? For what? For what? Who coming? What kind of dignitary that coming and they met the crowd at the airport, and because of the crowd, the dignitary can't go home to eat? Who says so? What kind of business is this? If a dignitary come and the crowd is too much, make a way, part the road. They will respect it. The same kind of thing about them there back in 1979. I see nonsense you're still doing. Rabo International Airport. They say President Baka Airport. They say Foya International Airport. Why you're behaving like this? Yeah, I don't know. I give up. I give up on you. I give up on you. You're not serious. President, we are the last time the former foreign minister announced that President Weah was going to be welcome. Then you're now blue. You're wrong over there with your security. What CDC going to do? They're going to break it. They're going to break the international airport down. What the police people went there for? To do what? CDC going to start ripping. CDC going to start ripping apart the chair them to take on the steel. Where you want the provocation? I will call it as I see a provocation. What kind of business is this? Why intelligent you got that CDC going over there? Their own president coming, but they're going to assassinate the president? Is that why you want them to protect President Weah? Why you tell me? I got the thing here. I'm going to be reading it. You tell me. Back in 1979, and I tell you this, those of you that were there today in City, you'll see if this story is far-fetched from yours. So back in 1979, on a Saturday morning, I came from the Ministry of Education. I was the kid there at the time. I came from there. I heard day before, they said, oh, there'll be a demonstration tomorrow. And the media is going, well, we all know what part of it. So I went there. Ronald Street, between Ronald Street and Getty Street, right there behind PUA. PUA. I better be careful before I call it internet, because when I call it, they will shut Facebook, shut my page down. So I will not call it. Okay? So while we were standing, Deacon Carla was standing on the table announcing that most likely the demonstration will be postponed. But the people coming from across the bridge, at that time, you don't got no cell phone like you have now. So they were in the process of trying to stop the people from coming across the bridge to climb the hill. Okay? From Waterside to climb the hill. Right away, the other police, light skin, I don't know his name. People say, I'm not even going to guess his name anymore. Light skin police with Afro. He came with a group. He said, people, even whether you pass memo, you don't pass memo, he want people out of the sidewalk, that government sidewalk. Who the government? They're not the people. He said everybody them will go into power headquarters, inside the power headquarters fence. And the fence, I keep saying it, it's like maybe 3.5 to 4 feet high. And it's about 25 feet long, maybe 30 feet long, and 25 to another 30 feet wide. Out of that, they want over 300 to 400 people to fit in there. And they started forcing people with their baton. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Before you know, the group jump on Ronald Street, get Broad Street turn to riot. That is same thing here. What y'all want to do when they say they bring in president, we are going to work, that your business? The president, we are in CDC eyes for some kind of help. The president, we are in CDC ask the government for security help. Or you got some kind of intelligence. You got some kind of intelligence to say that perhaps people who come in, and let me be ridiculous here now before I go on, people coming on president, we are playing, they bring in social drugs. We're going to go seize a drug. That intelligent you got. President, we are coming and bringing all kind of alien on his plane. That intelligent you got. President, we are coming. All the money he got, he bringing the money and you want to take the money back outside of Liberia. That intelligent you got. Or you got the intelligence that the sedition that's supposed to go meet the president, their intent is to rip out all of the seat and the life fixture, everything that is valuable in Raw International Airport. They're going to steal it, rip it out, and go sell it. That intelligence, what y'all go do over there? What y'all go do over there? They say CDC welcoming their president. What y'all go do over there? They call y'all for help? They call y'all for help? Not only do you when you get there. Let me read it. These people, one day, y'all will push people around and they will push back. We saw what happened when people start bluffing and the people start disrespecting the law of the democracy, the process. It can be deadly, and we've been there before. You get your power, your instead of use the power. So even if you're trying to move the people and they don't want to move, is there any way that you can CDC the animal? CDC and they don't know how to speak English? CDC and they can't reason with you? CDC and they're not people that you can talk to? Sedition. The pure woman said, don't get along. They don't know how to talk. That if you come as a police chief or whoever is in control, find the leader of CDC that gathering there and say, okay, this is what we want. Dignitary coming, and we want to have a space here for the people to go through. Sedition. Who the foreigner that coming that don't know Liberian people in Liberia? They got a dress code because the dignitary coming there won't be a dress code that CDC was violating. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? But I don't blame you. When CDC came first, the first United Party people, time like this, some of y'all are still in jail. Y'all are not going to do the kind of nonsense y'all doing right now. But CDC came and said, oh, we're brothers and sisters. Look how you're treating them now. The next time you think they will say your brother and sister? Those of us who support President Baka, you're making our life miserable. Because I can't defend that. There's no way. There's no way that any sensible person would defend your action. What exactly provoked you to use tear gas? And now look at the picture, my people. Look at the picture that people will be showing now. The how yeah, well, that can't be how I'm gonna sit down here tonight. Say, oh, Joe, we are not coming back. They ain't able. That one that part that flag attack. I can't do that tonight. I will do it another time, but not tonight. Let me read a story. What kind of nyama people is it? Eh? The man told your president we are going to be running in 2029. Okay. If you want to do something else, why you can't find something else to do? Let's go ahead. Where's this other one? Oh, so it's not even here. Hold on, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll read it from this from my other page here. This is just something that yeah. Hmm. In like 1981, Paul Samson told the people say you violate immigration law, go back to your country. I said, okay, I got in Monroe on Thursday. Sunday, my brother then were arrested. The next thing, the people called me at the executive mansion. How old was I? I think it was like 21. They say I brought guns. Who they deported? They say I brought gun in Liberia for my brother then to overthrow though. They see nonsense still happening. They're still happening. Who took you? Why you went over there to do what? That's what I like to know. What's the story? Front page now pull it up again. What happened? Front page pull it up. Okay. All right. I saw it on front page this a few minutes ago. What happened? Front page. Were you making a story? So all the nyama talking that lie. They ain't tear gas sedition. So front page. What is story now? What is story? It was here. What is story? Politics. I don't see it. I don't see it. But they said the story was developed. I don't see it. But anyway, I'll just go ahead. If I lie, National Police, I'm sorry. If you're in tear gas edition today, I'm sorry. I can't see the story again. If I last National Police, you're in tear gas edition today, then but because I can't see it again. So I wanted to read it, but I can't see it. Mm? Okay, all right, because I can't see it again on front page Africa. I don't know why it's not there. They still have um the office fire that one that is still there. But why I can't see the story that got me that was boiling my blood a few minutes ago. I was reading it. Why is not there again? Uh-huh. From East Africa, the people not scare you too, eh? Okay. Well, my people are not there again, but I'll still talk about it. If folks tell me if that's lie, if sedition was not tear gas today, y'all let me know, yeah. But I'll run with the story. I'm enjoying the story. But let me go ahead. Because I know I read it. I know I read it on Front Page Africa. I know I read it. And I'm making it up. I'm making it up. I read it. I know I read it. Ah, what kind of business is this? Front Page Africa, that's my first time seeing you behaving like this. Oh, somebody call you from Unity Party and say you'll take the story down. Okay. Wow. from Africa Napo Gary my people from Africa Napo Gary Masen oh Yoka oh the story I was depending on to soak it to Unity Party tonight. They took it down. I can see it, but I'll talk about it anyway. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm Samson too. Come on. I will read it. Yeah. So let me do this here. Oh yeah, it's the story here. From Africa, thank you. I tell you, not play with that balabulu with me. It's yeah. I'll read it. Yeah. You watch. You see the girls there? They tear gas. Okay? So it says here, Montgomery County, okay, police on Monday fired tear gas to disperse hundreds of jubilant supporters of the opposition coalition for democratic change, CDC, who had thrown the Rabo International Airport. They ain't said Baka International Airport. They ain't said Foya International Airport. They ain't said nobody village. They said Rabo International Airport, which is the airport for the Republic of Liberia. Let me read it. To welcome former President George Manawia back to Liberia. That your business? Where say here that they need help? You tell me. Where say here that they need help? Okay. Eyewitnesses said CDC partisan assembled early at the airport, chanting slogans, singing, and dancing in anticipation of their leader return. The scene initially cemetery descended into chaos. One officer of the Liberian National Police attempted to clear the crowd from the airport entrance. Okay. According to witnesses, Patterson resisted order to vacate the premises, prompting officer to release tear gas. There was no violence. We were just sinking and waiting for our president. We are one supporter to let me drink small water because you people myself today. Okay. Then the police came and started throwing tear gas. People ran everywhere. Okay. Now y'all go on from East Africa, you'll see it. You'll see it. So from Africa, thank you for backing me up. Let me say, Maestro, good evening. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening. Flomo, you're good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dolo, you're welcome. You're welcome. So the question I got for Unity Party seat, you know, we used to call CDC, we call them CDC police, but they say Unity Party police. They are not national police again. They are Unity Party police. The question I got for Unity Party police, Gregory Common, did they ask you to CDC say we got security problem, we're gonna need help? You tell us. You let us know. You tell us. Okay? What y'all go do over there? What y'all go do over there? They say the president coming. They say their president coming. They dancing. They ain't ask you for food. They dancing. They ain't ask you for water. They there. They're not breaking anything. What rule these people were breaking that y'all got to tear gas them? Y'all went over there for political reason. And it's ridiculous. But like I said, I don't blame y'all. You know the party people, I don't blame y'all. When CDC came, and some of y'all are still in jail, y'all are not going to behave like that. Y'all be courteous to these people. Y'all going to be very, very courteous to these people. But y'all know CDC, I'm going to say, we don't get along. I mean, there's no secret about that. But my people, let's be truthful. Where y'all go over there to do what? They say their president coming. That your president? They say that their president, that CDC president. That your president? And your guy, President Baka, who was the national president, who's the father of the nation. Where your thing says, President, we are coming, will create problem at the airport. The dignitary that you say we're going to come, why you can't part the sea so the dignitary can go through? They stop you. The people that went to the airport, you want to tell me they don't have any kinds of leadership? They just get out and go to the airport because President, we are coming? Did you contact their leadership to explain to them the protocol? Former minister of foreign affairs went on national TV and announced that the president was going to be coming and that sedition were asked to go meet the president last week. What y'all go do there? The only question I got for you tonight. What y'all go do there? That your business? They say, President, we are coming. He bringing clothes for you. He bringing uniform for you. That the uniform you go collect. What kind of business is this? What, there's no trouble, you make trouble. You're tear gassing people's children there. We got to go meet our president. You know what I want to look like for tonight again? And you can't even come to make any statement because you ain't got a good statement to make. What you're looking for? You're making it hard for me to even argue that President we will not come by. You're making it hard. Sympathy. You're Terry. You will tell you how Liberians are sympathetic people. You're making it easy for President we and his crooks to come by. Instead of you to let the people welcome their president. So you don't pay attention. You send few police there, make sure everything is welcome, fine. The convoy, fine. They ask you for your 111 to follow him. They ask you for your 111 to lead him. What you go do there? What kind of intelligence you got? They say, President, we are bringing drugs to Liberia. Hmm? Yeah, Dodo, you call me whatever name you call me tonight. I don't care. What business do people get over there? That what Dodo saying you here calling me sedition now? Tell me what the police people go do over there. Look at it. CDC will be beating again. And you call yourself serious president to have a conversation, Dodo? George Weah is not the president of Liberia. George Weah will never, ever. Okay. I forgot that you don't want to own Liberia. You must sit down there. You're behaving like this. The government will support, can't even carry on their own agenda. Hmm? Their own agenda. They can't carry on. People are struggling in Monrovia. Eh? Every day the government making mistakes. Look what happened at the UN. You feel sorry for us. We ourselves, we feel sorry for ourselves. You bring it. You know what I think? This is distraction. And CDC, they know. Because they themselves, they are king of distraction. They know. So they ain't even pay or no mind. They ain't even care. They're moving forward. 2029. They said they already told the people they're running. They're running. And President we are. If you're not careful, he will be president. As soon as President we have become president, I'm leaving for you. I'm changing my citizenship from FOIA from Lofa to Grand again. Yeah. So the other thing you do as soon as President we have become president, I cram again. What kind of business is this? On a very serious note, what intelligent that gave you the reason to go to the airport to do what? The thing you're looking for on a very serious note. People, children in the country, cleaning caca to build houses in Liberia. People, children in this country working day in, day out. They don't even take break to build their homes in Liberia. You're starting some stuff that you can't handle. Clary, Babu coming Divakula tonight. Now I say I will fly over the back country. I go to graduate. You will not allow me to change my citizenship from low citizenship to graduate. I will fly. But no, seriously, Clary, why do people go over there to do what? Okay, to say another president of a country or some high profile dignitary coming to Liberia. Okay, President Weah is also coming. So you go over there, and your leader, the leader of the police, why are you sending Batum, Bratuna, whatever tuna they got? Why are you sending other people over there to do what? The more people you send, the more conflict is there to happen. Why did you send all those people over there? Hey, my man, I can't talk about. I got time to can't talk about what happened to the president today. Let me address that quickly. Because people like Aaron Brabton and that what the song will be singing tonight. The president went to the UN, and I will just address it quickly, then I'll jump back on the other one. The president went to the UN to do a mass testing mic, testing mic, testing mic. You were testing the mic. That's all. And because of him, the UN now going to fix their mic. They will fix their mic system. President Baka went to do a mic test. Testing mic, testing mic, testing mic. They found out the mic failed, so they will fix it. Let's move on. Can't talk about. I finished talking about it. Let's move on. So, let me go back to CDC. What the police have done is ridiculous. Sedition, they are Liberians. They are not foreigners. Why CDC, if you were to compare stealing on a Unity Party number 1 and CDC, then Unity Party number 2 and CDC. If you compare Unity Party number 1, number 2, they are stealing and CDC stealing. How you think this scale gonna weigh? So what exactly these people are doing? Okay. So you can't say CDC was stealing and blah blah blah. You don't try to people to stealing. And they stole before. The oil black stuff here. Who started the raping of Liberian people? Yeah, your field CDC can steal. You're put them in court. You got the government on your side. The law is on your side. You bring them to court. But that's not my point. Who sent you to the airport? You know what irritated me right now? Because tonight I was going to beat on CDC to say you're not coming back. But how am I going to jump over the one here and talk about not coming back? Every day you give the people power. You give them power. You're handing the CDC, you're handing CDC key back to them. The only thing I got here against CDC when the time comes, that you want to give power back to Calasco and Finabono. That's a question I will ask Liberian people. But yes, what most likely going to happen? CDC will change color. The CDC you saw yesterday, not the CDC you will see this time around. They will change color. The educated sedition, they're going to be at the forefront. Not the greedy money makeup, money greedy people in the forefront. No, that's not what you're going to see this time around. There will be some responsible people with CDC. Are you going to stop that? With President Weah popularity and having some responsible people behind him, how are you going to stop it? Instead of you to think to see how formulate some sort of a way to stop CDC from even attempting or what have you, you dare sending police to sedition, tear gas, people, children there. Who the dignitary that coming to Liberia so much? Well, how much that investor? You want to Japan, we hear anything you Uh, you're coming to distract us. Don't want to Japan. We hear anything, yo. Kofa is soaking you in a courthouse. Samuel 12 is soaking you in a courthouse. You're not doing anything, yo. But that poor people, children, and you're going to go tear gas. What y'all go do to the place? That's the only question I got for you tonight. That's the only question I got for you tonight. That's the only question I got. Eh? Where y'all go over there to do what? Who sent you there? Eh? Who said you gonna go there? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dolo, you will see if you ain't put yourself together as unity party scene. Right now, the whole thing you've been writing here tonight, Dolo. Not one have you mentioned the arrest agenda. You will not talk about it because it's not your interest, Dolo. All you want is confrontation. And here's the thing you need to understand. The new CDC that coming, the new CDC, educated, discipline. And once CDC that becomes to show you how disciplined, you're in trouble. The only CDC you want is the undisciplined CDC, then you can handle them. But CDC who are disciplined, how you gonna handle them? How you gonna handle them? They're educated. I don't care what you can beg for Mr. Soul tonight. That it's not gonna help you. So that's my point here is this. Fatuma, good evening, Mama. Thank you for joining us. The people, the Unity Party police, the Henny CDC, the key to Liberia again. We don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. They come and lead you support our ANC, you'll be left behind, my brother. You better be careful. CDC, CDC coming to take you. Okay. So anyhow, that's something that I really, really wanted to find out exactly why these people went and did, to do what they did. You know, President, we are coming. So what? It not stopping anybody from eating. President, we are coming. So what? Is the question? What kind of intelligence y'all have? Y'all go back to the airport again tomorrow, or there was specific person that were coming. President Weah is a former president of the Republic of Liberia. I believe he still have access to intelligence. I believe his security clearance has not been evoked or revoked. No, evoked, revoked. Okay, so if for some reason, you see, this is why you do because you ain't got respect for each other in Unity Party anyway. So your job is easy for you to pass it on somewhere else. You're causing each other Unity Party, you're causing each other. You got no respect for one another. So it's easy to pass it on. So if you people have intel that the president coming will somehow create chaos and you want to prevent that, why can't you contact the president directly? You have access to President Weah. He has not closed the door. And the national security, whoever have all that information, you call President Weah. Mr. President, you're coming to Liberia. It's a good thing. Nobody's going to stop you. But there are certain things that are happening. Look at the one. That don't mean you say, I beg you, don't bring that kind of thing on my platform. You got no proof. None whatsoever. In as much as I don't like them, you can't come here and make this kind of language claim here for anybody. So I beg you, tell you on. Anyway, and you tell President we are why your presence at the airport will be heavy. And perhaps President we are also a peaceful person who has the interest of Liberia maintaining peace will call his supporter and say, you know what, let's postpone my trip because what I'm hearing, I don't like it. President, we have most. This is a man that gave you the election. He conceded before you finish counting. What's wrong with yourself? You think people are stupid? Or because we will support President Baka and make sure that President Baka win the election? The man won to give you your election. Trump, yeah, in America. The next day, a week or so, they were at the Capitol building after the election. President Weah said, President Waka, Ambassador Waka, congratulations. The country is yours. That the person who coming, you're going to go tear gas people. And you don't want people to talk about it. Ridiculous. 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 If you know you have intelligence, that perhaps the security of the nation, because of his coming, have some sort of a negative, might have some sort of a negative impact on the country. You call the former president because he still have access to intelligence. He can pick a call anytime, call you and say, "What's going on? Yeah, what am I hearing?" And you can't deny him. If you do that, you'll be violating the Constitution. And he might, if you do that, he might ask some of you for your badge. So you can't deny him. He's a former president of the Republic of Liberia. Information sharing in terms of intelligence sharing, you still have access. It might not be as great as President Baka access, but something that having to do with him. Why will you not tell him? And all of a sudden, you're showing up at the airport as though it's a war zone. Folks, welcome Samson to Labrador Pabrito. Let me move on to the next subject matter. They were coming to talk about that so drafe, that drafe. I come to come, no kumbaya business, so drafe. I come and get you tonight. No, but on a very serious note. I read something and I saw some stuff on the internet. Who is handling the old man process? They just let me, you just follow President Baka to eat goat. You just follow President Baka to eat cow. You just follow just to eat. He call you to do something job. You're just there to eat. Got nothing else. Who is in charge of the president's daily activity, my people? Are you not in charge with the UN? What's happening? What is going on? And then bring that information back to the father of the nation? Or you want to tell me the father of the nation, he's not able to handle things anymore? If it's so, then why you want to hide it? And to embarrass all of us. Why would the president go on the podium to speak? We're reading about their timing today. They have time. Each of the speakers, you have time. The president, the father of my nation, our father, will be speaking and the mic will be cut off. The UN that Liberia helped to put together, that they don't want cutting mic on Liberia. They're supposed to cut mic on Liberia. Liberia is going to be coming into to the security setting here very shortly. National, what is it? What is that one? Whatever it is, permanent, non-permanent member that Liberia is supposed to have a seat on there. That they don't want supposed to call mic on us. Man, wow. The inept behavior among our young people is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All the people care is a pardon. They don't care what happened after that. Oh, Mr. President, I got to go with you. I got to handle this one. Oh, Mr. President, he Samson told going with you. He will handle your bag, and not only handle your bag, he will handle this one. Yeah, he will do this one, do that one. They get here that oh, some of them was on. Yeah, my son. I'm why you have tonight. Some of them were on McDonald, were holding McDonald's bag, thinking it's that President Barker bag. They were eating Burger King. Who in the world that is handling the president affair? This, this thing. When it started some time ago, when I opened my mouth, some Unity Party members then they didn't like it. You remember months ago, they had the president coming to some kind of a dedication process. Hospital with chicken wire fence. The zinc, the roof all cave in. They paint all off of the wall. That they want you to bring my president to dedicate. That is same thing here again. Even me, yeah. Me, Samson too. When I go to Grand Unit function, that mic they give me, print double, make sure the mic is working. They tell me, probably test the mic, test the I say, test the mic, test the mic. Before I can even go say what my knee is. Prince Double, who is not even member of the media for Grand Unit Association, but because he knows it. So he want to make sure we, the Grandidian, are not being embarrassed like Liberia was embarrassed here. What kind of business is this? What kind of business is this? And you want us to be quiet. Ah. Tonight's show, tonight's show, but anyway, I will still go. I will still talk about it. And let me tell the draft side, So the president of the Republic of Liberia, with special arrangement with the UN, I come in loud now. It's choking me. Let me drink some water. Let me drink. God, please forgive me. So, a Liberia government and the UN, they got together. Okay, so the UN decided the entire population, the entire UN Security Council, everybody, they said we want Liberia and we want President Baka to do the mic testing. Let him test the mic. So President Baka went over there and tested mic. And the UN said, oh, okay, Mr. President, thank you. We'll find out now that this other mic is not working. They'll change it now. What other thing I gotta say? What am I gonna say? Why are people embarrassing us like this here? Why they embarrassing us like that? They go home, they seen day the mic issue happen, that they seen day they brought President we brought police people to President we and President we is being that President we is supposed to be somebody who's supposed to be talking about at this time. Yeah. Maybe UN too say the man can speak beautiful English. Let him do the mic testing, mic. Yeah, man. What? Yeah, the children there. What? Wow. Who in charge? Seriously, who's in charge? Who is in charge? Well, I never come. The only time I came close to power to be or back in '80, and I was only there. I was only in Liberia 1980, April, May, June, July. 3 months. I was in Montreal after the coup. 3 months after that, I was out of there. So I didn't get to see much. So it's not like I've never been around real, stay around power for a long time. No, no. So is it if those of you that been around power before? Oh, Moses Leo will go because I thought I not share maybe. Oh, no wonder why Terry not here tonight. But I thought I not share. Yeah, man, the police people made me vet, man. That was okay. Let me share it. Let me share it. But you know I can't talk. So what are you? Yeah, you're not here. I will talk. So Moses, thank you for bringing that up. Let me share it quickly, and anybody want to join me, fine. If not, no big deal. But the issue here, folks, I forgot to share the link, and I'm going to be sharing it to my analyst now. Mostly, I just reminded me. And Mr. So don't even come in to make any attempt to make comment on this tonight, because I don't want to hear it. Okay. So most of the link just went out. So if you get it, Terry Rescue 2, the link just went out. I apologize for not sharing. I forgot totally. And your team to run a team and that small team. Anybody come tonight and want to say, oh, why we ain't get a link on that? I will tell you, I will ask you one simple question. One simple question. If you can answer that question, then we'll say we're sorry. Okay. I sent the link out already. So, who is handling the president affair? Why would we even? As you know, what I saw the President Mike being on Japan TV, on Japanese TV here in Sacramento, live from Japan. They have a TV station live from Japan, and it was showing how the President Mike was not working or cut off. And in fact, according to them, it was cut off because he went over the President of the Republic of Liberia. And they mentioned he was here. Oh, they were here a few weeks ago. They went to Japan. He come back. We here from there. Roland, you got a long time. I'm in charge. Mr. So is not going to be smelling anything here tonight. Tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, I'm in charge. So, Roland, if you think say you want to say good night, we'll say good night to you as well. Thank you very much. But I'm running the show tonight. But let's move on. Let's move on. Who's in charge with this president tabatat stuff that you were doing over there? The young people, there's something else, man. There's something else. They are unbelievable. So, Republic of Liberia. Yeah, let me read the other one here. Let me read the other one here. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to show this one. Okay. You see the other one? LDA fire officer for drug abuse. Recall RIA team over misconduct. Ah, hey, Liberia. When we're gonna get out of these kinds of stuff? Okay. The Liberian Drug Enforcement Agency has dismissed 5 of its officers and 1 volunteer after they tested positive for drug abuse during the agency's ongoing military testing exercise. Speaking at the press briefing on Monday, the officer in charge, blah blah blah, his name I don't know, disclosed what that. Who they want? Okay, disclosed disclosed that while all officers at the agency Monroe headquarters passed the test, several assigned in Bombing County were found to have used a illegal substance. Let me bring in Mose. Mose, good evening. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Good evening, Mr. Toll.
And so
Oh,
the officer. So why is it that the officer in bombing flunked the drug test? I don't know. I can't speak to that. To those dismissed officers, Okay, blah blah blah. They name them. Then they say these officers are hereby discharged. RIA recall over misconduct. In a related development, the DEA has announced the recall of all personnel previously assigned to the Rawa International Airport over misconduct concern. Out of the 8 officers withdrawn, OIC and okay, blah blah blah. The agency referring its commitment to restore public trust. They're not the public interest. The interest is why up to this time that we're still having this issue. Mose, good evening. What's on your plate?
Good evening, Mr. Toe. How you doing? So let me ask you a question. What happened to the link today?
You want me to answer you?
It that goes to Friday.
That, that they play on Monday evening that they first play you a test.
How you doing, Mr. Toe?
Thank you for joining.
Happy brand new week.
Thank God. Same to you, Chief.
Yeah. We thank God for us being here. We woke up this morning and He's worthy to be praised.
Yes.
Listen, the two major things you've been talking about, there's some that, my own perspectives on is this. Number one, the incident with the old man at the UN. I know you've been facetious when you talk about mic test.
Most of them, if you know I'm being facetious, then leave it like that. I
No,
told you that traffic, I want to talk.
Listen, but we need to make sure that because whatever happened with the president affects our nation collectively.
Okay. All right. With that said, go ahead. Make
It affects our nation.
throw same Garina. Go
No,
ahead.
I don't want to throw sand in the
No, but you be factual. Give the audience some truthful.
The fact of the matter is that this is not the old man first time at the UN. There's a protocol that needs to be followed. And I'm certain that some of the people who travel with the old man knows, especially his speech writers. And there must have been time spent on what the old man's going to say. And he's being coached. And as all presidents, they're being coached on what to say when they get there. It's not our usual thing. You say, give 5-minute speech, and the person going to give you a 10-minute speech. That's not it. The UN practices over 80 years has been precise. Liberia holds a very, very important role on that UN since its formation up to this date. And it's important for us to take all of those things into consideration. It is not a good thing for our country and our people and whatever image we want to portray out there and whatever acts we're going to act to have the old man speaking and the microphone is shut off. It's an embarrassment to not only him, but to our country. And I hope that it can be corrected and some people can pay the price to it. Not so much of paying the price, but we got to look at it as a teaching tool also. Moving forward, we need to be precise when we go out of our country and go places to be diplomatic and be precise on what people expect of us. Now, let me come to the other thing. The saga at the airport. There's so many implications in that. Mr. Toe, we know that the Constitution says everybody got the right to assemble. And we respect that. In the people assembling, there's supposed to be, I hope that the Ministry of Justice understand that there's supposed to be some letter of notification to say that people are going to assemble on this day for this reason and at this location. That was not a ride. That was not a march. The people came. Now, you got to understand, the Roberts International Airport is the major hub of entering that country. You don't want any gap at that airport of people coming in and really creating a sense of threat or any security threat. Now, The people got up to go to the airport with the mindset of going to meet the former president. It is totally wrong. It is totally wrong. That's a place of entry and a place of business. They could the president, we have got a big house right there, not far from Joe Barker place. The man come from the airport, y'all meet him there. Why go and restrict people for freedom of movement? People coming in, planes coming in, people got to go through the different checks to get their bags clear. They got their folks waiting for them to leave, and you block the whole place. So when those things happen, the next cause that happen is the police. They're the law enforcement. They need to come, and you know that in construction there's something called access control and territorial reinforcement. You know that. Access control, territorial reinforcement. You give people access to move freely, and you need to put barriers to know where they're gonna be. But you can't go and just flop all over the place.
Okay.
The police come in and they ask questions, and I tell you, the present chair for or acting chair, whoever to call him, he did a terrible interview today. When the gentleman was asking him questions about why they were doing that and what was going to happen and whatnot. We know that our journalists over there don't ask the appropriate questions sometimes because they're not savvy like that. But that created some kind of security threat today.
All right. Let me hold you right there, Moses.
So just so you know, let
Okay.
me just finish. Let me just end this. Weah is a former president. Political season has not begun, and there's a reason why the election commission said they set it time for political season. This is not political season.
Okay. Let me
Why
hold
they
you.
assembling?
Thank you. Let me hold you right there, Moses.
Okay.
Thank you.
They did
Now,
video. We'll talk some more time out.
plenty.
We need
Now,
we need
first
to
thing
finish
first.
this out.
First thing first.
Yes, sir.
The president is a former president of the Republic of Liberia.
Yeah.
He has family.
Okay.
When you leave here and go to Rowell Field, did they stop any family member to come meet
No,
you?
but that's
No,
not
no, no,
fair.
no. Hold
No,
on. When you are
hold
talking,
on.
no, let
No,
me. No, no,
no,
no. That's rhetorical. No,
not
no,
family.
no,
That's
no,
not
no, no,
family.
Moses. No, no, Moses. We're not gonna do that. That's rhetorical. Let me finish, man. You will come back and reply.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. So you
What?
got family member. When you leave here and go to Rowell Field, they don't stop your family member to come meeting you. Number
Granted.
one. Second,
Yeah.
second. Last week, former foreign minister announced it to the whole world that CDC on this day they were going to go to the Ralphie International Airport to meet their president.
Okay.
If you, the police, and the national security, and what have you, if you feel that perhaps this is not conducive, did you even attempt to have meeting with the people who organizing it?
It's not the responsibility.
Mose, please. When I finish, you will talk. When
Okay.
you're talking, I'll say anything.
Okay.
Because if you have no respect for anybody, let alone have respect for themselves, if this is a country, you can't apply the type of good sense policing system here in the United States to that of Liberia. You have people over there who are also police, but not as well trained as other police officers. If you put these type of group together, you are asking for trouble. Number one. So the fact that yes, that's not his problem to say what they're doing. If you try to avoid any kind of conflict, who's organizing this? Nothing stopped Gregory Coleman to find out who's organizing this. We need to talk. Since last week, we need to talk. And you talk to the organizer and you set your rules. We're not saying nobody will meet with the president, but you know that's an international airport. These are the rules. And see what the organizer are going to say. Number one. Second, we have to understand sedition are Liberians. You can't just push people around because you have the flag and the constitution, the law behind you. Unacceptable. There are times the law is on your side, but yet still you approach your citizen as though they are good citizens and you want them to be a good citizen. You can't just throw the book at people anytime you want. On this, the police, where they have the right to maintain peace. That is an international hub. That is an international airport. That place has to be peaceful at all times. You have people coming from all over the world coming to Liberia to do business, whatever it is. We can't have people over there carry on the way they did. If that conversation had happened with the organizer, there are some sedition that are sensible and will say, you know what? We don't want the president coming to be anything but. Thank you, Mr. Officer. We will apply. We will meet our president at the house. Folks, we still have 3 days. There are special people that will go and meet the president and bring the president, every one of us. Let's meet the president at the house. Or let's meet the president at Tottenham Stadium. Or let's meet the president on a large venue. Sedition would have done that. But you said nothing. Hoping that CDC people will read the law and they will say, okay, no. The fact that they announced it, you said nothing for them. You're giving them the opportunity to go ahead. Ridiculous. Let me hear from you, Terry. Moses will come back to you.
Oh my God.
Moses will come back to you.
We'll come back to you.
No, Moses. It's not a debate. It's not a debate. It's not a debate.
Thank you. Let me respond.
It's not a debate. You will respond.
Terry,
you will respond.
Pray for me. Let me talk.
No. Terry, not gonna get you anytime. Moses will. You will
Terry,
respond.
please pray for me.
No. We're not gonna. There's not a debate. Terry, let's hear from you. Don't you anytime. Don't you anytime. No.
Let the man have money.
Let the man have money, man. You know, the man just coming from taking medicine a few days, feeling better than he said. Let me have money. You know what? The first thing he can't talk about, that my secret, he can't pull us out right away. And today, not even Friday. Yeah, the first thing he can't say. Why you eating leak? Because you eating gold, you send leak. Let him have money. Terry, let's hear from you.
Good. Yeah, Mr. So, you know.
Oh, you're gonna call me Mr. So too now?
I mean, coming for say, Rocky,
Rock. But
the Rock
liberal.
Yeah.
We get one president.
Exactly.
We got one president.
Yeah.
This is a bad precedent for Liberia. The police didn't have to have any meeting with sedition.
Correct.
We're running a government, not a twin party. This is not a twin party. This is a government. If this was campaign time,
campaign season,
it's clear that campaign is open. People can do whatever. But it's not bad. Sedition went to see the people. The only thing I expected them to do was to follow the guidelines. That's all. The thing is just that simple. Liberia is not hard. Liberia is not like America where you got a routine and the format laid out where you're supposed to go and where you're not supposed to go. When I'm traveling out of state, out of Minnesota, my wife only dropped me to the entrance of the airport. And the car got to keep moving. Security standing right there. You can't even park. She dropped me at the airport. We hug. I go inside. She go around. She gone. When she coming to pick me up, there's another route that the vehicle got to take to come and pick me up. And I got to come through the airport. You get nobody to see you, blah, 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 all the kind of thing. If we must advance, we have to follow the rule. The only problem I have here, beating people in the street, it don't look good internationally. All right. And that is what CDC wanted. That when we used to play basketball, when you draw the foul, you got to draw the foul on your opponent. And the way you do it is that you jump in the air and you go closer to him so that he can foul you. You go very close to him in a way that he will
Yep.
foul you.
Yep.
So when you draw the foul on him and shoot the basket, when it enter is a basket good, then you go to the line to take a free throw. That is what we call basketball, good basketball. That is what CDC did to the government today. Because internationally, it don't look good. And politically, it's good for CDC. But is it the right thing? It's not, liberal. It's not. It's not the right thing. That is why I say, look at the man with Serene. Then I see people in some other garden, the man coming with Serene, all the kind of thing. Like he's another that we get two presidents in the country. But anyway, not bad. We have two speakers.
Thank you.
Sorry, don't put that one
We
there.
have two speakers. But when we have two speakers, so that now we get two presidents.
No, you see, Mr. Toe, and that's where my issues are. It was not good when it happened the day Amara Cornell returned to Liberia. Amara Cornell was nobody. That airport was crowded to number nonsense when he got back. And they told his supporters, then they went and said, Amara Cornell should run for president. I came on this very show and I told them the security risks that were involved in that, the freedom of movement. And Terry illustrated some of the things that happened at a business airport. But let me throw a little light on this. The government should not be going to them and telling them, and Gregory Coleman should not go to them and tell them this thing happening and we need to talk about it. They need to go. If they want to protest, they need to tell them we're going to the airport to meet our man in the form of a protest, and they will direct them on what is possible, what is not possible. If it's going to happen, these are the guidelines. This is what needs to happen. Because the police is responsible to protect all citizens and properties, not selective citizens and property. Sedition included in that. While we provide security for the group that's going to assemble, we also provide security for the pedestrian and the people coming in that need to walk freely. Those people were under the ring. The man coming in, flight, they don't even know what the flight will arrive in. They were there first thing in the morning. Obstructed everything at the airport. So who the next group that the people needed to call at the airport? The police. They are trained. Irregardless of not getting appropriate training or not, they are the first army in the front. They will call the police. Oh, we got people here, they don't want to move, and they're blocking traffic and this and that. Police gonna come. So in the police coming, our people. Some people went there with a good mind. Some people went there with a premeditated to upset the police and to create. We see that every day in other areas. We see that every day in our country. Again, I would say this is not a political season for us to be talking about, we're going to take over in 2029. You want to take over, go home, go do your thing there. Not in the streets, obstructing other people's freedom of movement.
Thank you, Mose. I hate to say this, but I vehemently disagree with both of you here tonight. Yes. Let me just say this here on a very serious.
We'll crush right in your gari tonight.
Yeah, that's okay. But on a very serious note, when we do these things, here's what I'm going to say. First of all, the law is on the side of the government. The Constitution is on the side of the government. I'm not arguing any of that. My argument is decency. And the way these people think is this, that I want you to approach them, they want to do the thing, they can't come to us. I'm not going to go to them. If they do it, they ain't let any of us know we'll go and do and throw the book at them. This is not how you're supposed to run a government that is supposed to be inclusive. Decency. What would it take Gregory Coleman to find out who organizing this president we are return stuff? And they will tell you, okay, can we meet? Decency. That doesn't take away from you. That doesn't take. You speak. Moses, sometimes I can be wondering. You speak about police, community policing, and things like that. This is how you engage. This is how you engage. Not be when you do the policing or community policing. You're not giving your right away. Monrovia, let's consider that of national. The whole of the country is a community. The police, you knew very well, CDC are not people that are like the other person saying here, they are not, how do you call it? They are not high class or whatever you want to call
Well,
it.
sophisticated enough.
Or sophisticated, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's what it. Okay, so I gave them that. Okay, but you who the sophisticated person now, to avoid this scenery that Terry described here tonight, it would have just take one phone call from Gregory Coleman, who organizing this. Let's talk, my brother.
Okay.
First of all, hold on, Moses. When you're talking your Tabata, I don't say anything. Let me talk about Tabata, please. So, first of all, how you will do that thing here? You can't even talk to us. You think that Benin Republic here? This is Republic of Liberia. See, if we come, are you guys now bringing the book? Are you throwing the book? People will start blaming us. You blast at them first. You neutralize them at that moment. Because they know the law is on your side. They're not stupid. Okay. You're organizing it. Have you guys thought about security implication in this? What are your plans? You're going somewhere. You're driving on a convoy. What happens when car catch on fire? How you deal with it? How you deal with the fire truck that's supposed to come and relieve you? How you deal with it? You ain't let anybody know. You got your own fire truck. By the time you finish dealing with them, you will make them feel like this. And they will not say, no, we don't need you. They will not say that because they know the law is not on their side. But that you have engaged them. You make them feel part of the process. You make them feel part of the solution that you're trying to achieve in a country.
Okay.
And therefore, let me end on this here, and then we'll bring Terry back in. Therefore, Moses and Terry, your argument tonight fall flat on his face. Legally, you're standing on high ground that I can't even test you. from a moral standing, from a community engagement process. Two of you got no place in Liberia. You better stay in America. Let's hear from you, Terry.
So I partly agree with you, but I would not want to use the word moral because government do not use moral to work. If it were moral, then we'd not be in a village and be using norms and tradition. We don't need law because then we just base our whole ideology of running government on morality. But government goes beyond cultural norms. It has to do with law. When you go into law now, then later you can't make it now. And this is where Mr. Segbe comes in because he's a security man, and to now I want to agree with him in most of his punches because Mr. Liberal, this is an international airport, the only international airport in the country. It is not bad for you to go and receive your guy, but you have to be in a certain place, all right, so that you can receive your guy. You can be trying to break the police barrier. Then they're saying, why would police enforce, beef up the capacity of the police when the police that were sent to that place were too much? So I asked one other guy today, I said, but you think the police did not get intel before they beef up the security? You think police would just beef up the security because they beef up the security? Look at the crowd that were over there today and look at the posture. Do you think those people are looking at people that police can talk to? Those people, labor that you saw, are they looking at people that you police can convince and say, "Oh, my people, you come on this side or so"? Look at the way the people dress. The
People,
general even said that one of the sedition threw rock at the police officer.
Mm-hmm.
They the one started the fight.
yep.
You see, because they already had a preconceived mind that something was going to happen. And even when President Weah came, his approach was soft. His approach was from an intelligent perspective. That hey, you guys didn't need to do all this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, because I want to believe there was some group in the hierarchy of the CDC that wanted to draw international attention to them. Because don't forget, today the MCC sent delegates to Liberia. They also arrived almost the same time President Weah came in the country. So look at the kind of outburst that was occurring over there. All those things were not called for. Then you see why the security had to beef up, why they increased the
Terry, let me break your neck again. Not literally, but let me break your neck again on this, and I can bring Moses in. First thing is this. Wait, the point you just made about MCC or whoever is coming to Liberia today. Now, the people came in and perhaps they saw the commotion themselves. It was not necessary. If Director Coleman and his people, you know who CDC is. Perhaps you know that CDC, there are some people in the sedition circle that have no interest in making peace. They wanted to showcase. So those people are there. And there are some sedition who really genuinely going to go to meet President Weah and welcome him home. Those are the people that you have to have on your side. And they themselves will police CDC, will help you to achieve your objective.
The same people who don't like Gregory Como?
No, listen, Terry, the organizer of this. Not everybody at all sedition that are not on the same page. They are different. Terry, the first thing that I believe in is you have to. Then the people say you're getting long rope, you hang his hair. It's the same thing here.
It never works. It doesn't work that way when it comes to law and order.
Right.
Doesn't work that way, liberal. Number one is
so let me come to you with this question. What exactly did the police achieve today? Tear gassing people, and it's all in the news against this government. What did they achieve?
They achieved at least some kind of
at least. You said at least.
Listen, liberal. The fact of the matter is this: our police department don't have the capacity to even. So when you take that batch of police and send them to the airport, there are other things happening somewhere else. It could be a diversion.
Right.
You see, those are the things you think about.
True, Mr. Segwe.
That could be a diversion.
Diversion from who? From CDC?
From something else happening somewhere that police.
Come on, guys. You can't treat Liberia. You can't treat Liberia as though it's Chicago. No. I mean, this is ridiculous.
No, Mr. Tor, when you're building your highway and you tell them how you're gonna elevate the curve so that the car can balance, none of us can tell you no.
No, but I don't
because
come out. I can't.
Our own profession.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. Okay. But what I'm telling you is this. Okay. It's not wrong or right. But what I'm telling you is this. You have to give some sort of a leeway for Liberians to be as educated as you are.
Liberians are human beings. Don't we have laws in the country? Don't we have the right to protect every citizen in our country when it comes to policing? These are the questions.
So what happened to the neighborhood policing that you always preach about? No. What happened to that? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because it's in a different issue.
No.
You can't pick and choose.
No.
It's not acceptable.
No, but Mr. Toe, when you're implementing or executing neighborhood watch, You already trained the neighborhood on how neighborhood watching.
What's stopping Gregory Coleman and his people
Wait
from
a minute
training
now,
CDC?
Mr. Toe. Wait a
No,
minute.
but you throw words in there and I try to push you around.
You can't push me. I can't push you. You can't push me. I will put crush right in your garri today. You will eat it will be hot.
Bad.
Mr. Toe, you see, when you talk about law and order, there's specifics. That's why the people make law. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. And they take you through the court process. And it goes for everybody. It don't go for somebody who know this and somebody.
I say y'all know what happened to Dr. Mali? He ran away from LPR.
Don't worry about Dr. Mali.
No, Dr. Mali ran away from LPR.
Let's finish with
ridiculous idea. With conservative ridiculous idea.
You want Dr. Mali to come here today?
But on a serious note,
Dr. Mali, yeah.
What happened today? You see, that's why when 9/11 happened in this country, what did they do? The country came together and they created TSA. You see, so what happened today? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf leaves that country more than George Weah. Have you ever seen a group of people at the airport say we're going to bring out?
What really aggravating you guys?
No,
it says the popularity of President Weah that really getting you upset.
We're not talking about popularity. We're talking about the obstruction.
What obstruction? What obstruction in the village? In the village of the
No, you're not listening, Mr. Toe. We're talking about the obstruction at the airport, the security threat level that was created.
What threat level?
The threat level.
Where? To destroy Liberia? To destroy Liberia?
Listen now. Yes. With that crowd at the airport and people coming in and people got to leave, people coming in, distracted a lot of operation at that airport. You see, the Gregory Coleman doesn't have to have meeting with anybody. He doesn't need to call nobody. No. If
I already agree. Don't repeat that thing. I already agree with that. That the law you're talking about. That the law you're talking about.
Let me just say this, Libra. I think this was all premeditated because they put a word out there 2 weeks ago that you attested to. There's no anybody supposed to know the so-called foreign ministry, and the foreign ministry is supposed to announce. Foreign ministry got nothing to do with people coming in the country.
They didn't call foreign minister. I said former foreign minister.
Well, the former foreign minister, he the one started his nonsense.
Why is it nonsense?
That's a big guy. Why should I go call him? He's former foreign minister. He doesn't have the diplomacy to even know what's going on.
You better do all you can to increase your social security retirement.
Oh, yeah,
you're not coming back. We'll block you. You're not coming back. You're not coming. CDC, in fact, when CDC, I will become a lawyer.
CDC said they want a man to be the
listen.
Minister.
Most of the CDC,
I will be the justice minister of CDC.
Let me tell you something. Most of the CDC knows me very well.
They like Mr.
I was one of the first person that sat in a meeting where we announced he was gonna run. When we were playing football, we left from there and went to go sit there and talk. David Jackley, everybody we sat down. We were the first to have the first meeting. They all know
that my enemy need your call right there.
So they know what I stand with this. They know what I stand with this. You see?
All right.
They know how I stand with this. These are all my friends.
With this kind of friendship, who need enemy? With you being a friend, who need enemy? Nobody need enemy like that.
I know, but listen now. You see, Jenna Barrow and IE, when we go on the field, we're enemy. When we come from there, Barrow can't do nothing without IE people. IE can't do nothing without Barrow people.
I beg you.
Listen.
What Barrow need IE to do what?
Don't make me tell you.
What Barrow need IE to do what? So FCC. What Barrow want IE for? What you do with FCC? What you do a second-hand player there?
Because,
I beg you. Barrow is the best.
But I see why you join Labour. I see why you join LP, because LP Barrow that boss up people or something. I see why you end up joining Liberty Party, because Barrow that boss up people team.
That the boss up people team. I don't see it like that.
We need to carry you for president. I don't know what you're wasting our time here for.
Terry, let me tell you something.
Something and go Liberia.
Terry, let me tell you something. Most of the guys that play for Barrow and IE grew up right there in West Point. Everyone, all of those guys was to play for Barrow. But because the way Barrow organization worked, that had Benedict we said, and some of these guys, all these guys went to IE. That's the same thing we're talking here. So we were all friends. We all remained friends.
Barrow, you come from Batman, you come to Barrow.
You go to
IE,
Joseph,
that
to
St.
IE.
Joseph Warrior and
You go to IE. You come to Eli, you go to IE.
That Cruton people thing, let them go that way on this side. But anyhow, let me open it. But why you would come on my show to make a statement to say Barrow will need IE to do what? And you heard former what is his name? Former Minister of Sport the other day. And when Casey Jeru King and calling it drop bugger, he said, yeah, I drop bugger, but I disgrace IE. You heard that, right? And you heard it? At the very end. He said, you're coming drop bugger, but I disgrace IE.
IE, man.
No, I don't know where he was, but he said they made a draw bucket.
Yeah, he said they made a draw bucket.
That's okay.
The man said,
I don't want to hear that.
The man said I draw bucket, but I disgrace IE.
I didn't want to hear that.
But anyway, guys, that's the number 916 Walter Carter. I sent you the link already. If you want to call, give me a call 916-533-2048.
Yeah, you got me sweating.
So it's Monday. I before I leave, said this. I've been bothered a little bit about something that happened at work today. I usually come out here and showcase my talent. And let me just say this here. I was challenged. Okay, Walter Carter is calling. So I will come back to that. Walter Carter, what's on your mind? Go ahead.
Sorry, I couldn't come on. I'm driving. That's why I thought I was going to be to my destination right about caught up in traffic. So I don't want to come on the video.
That just like I sent one over there for you to be blocked. So please.
I know, right? No, but on a serious note, hi, Mr. Moses Sippy and my brother Terry. So you see,
and now your brother,
it's good for us to come clean. It's good for us to come clean, and I like for us to come clean. Mr. Sickman came on this platform as an independent security analyst.
But nothing has changed.
Only to find out he is an undercover, deep undercover operator of the Unity Party. Because I've been watching his utterances from the day he entered LPR to be very biased. You understand me? It is analysis when it comes to CDC. Very biased. So this is the thing here. Henry Costa were never in political season. Leaving from the United States to go to Liberia, the airport was shut down. The representative Yeke Koluba and all went to receive him.
Honors who have been
the leader. Joseph Waka in opposition. The Unity Party and people from the CPP went to receive him at the airport. There was no obstruction. All right? Ever since CDC left office, this government and Unity partisan, they have been tormenting and trying to make CDC to do the wrong thing. To do wrong thing, to just to stir trouble in the country. And my simple analysis for that is because they are feeling miserably, so they're looking for an excuse way. Seditious announced that they will go receive their first partisan. They may be out of the country for long. The people organize themselves in buses to go and assemble. The police, before even the Pope will arrive there, the police has barricaded every entrance to the airport. The people say, okay, we'll stand on the side, we'll be on the other side. Because the crowd was coming plenty, the police got into riot gear. And I'm sorry for the thing, they're revving here. That's what the Bible said. Not everyone who said no will enter the kingdom.
But let me ask you, you will stand at the gate of the kingdom and say who enter and who don't enter?
I will be there. I want to call me Wilton Shelton Kemp. I will be there.
Okay.
Look at them.
The police people told the citizen to move as far as to the almost close to Farmington area there. Now look how close to the our city center. Why would we move? We don't have access to the airports. Then they start pushing civilization back. They send tear gas in the crowd for the crowd to disperse. Once they send tear gas in the crowd, somebody in the crowd throw rock and chunk the police. And then they start going back and forth. But the crowd, seditious leaders were over there, told them not to shoot the police, and they moved back. And the police got upper hand to push the people further, and they arrested 3 seditious and manhandled them and threw them in the truck. All right, that was uncalled for. The people only went there to express their solidarity in front of their leader. You come and you're afraid. You're so don't like President we are to the extent that you don't even respect that this man is the immediate past president. In your own mind, Mr. Moses. You want to erase the man forever being a president of Liberia. You know, you're discussing when I listen to what you guys saying over there. And it's pathetic. But don't forget, you're not Liberia. The people that are on the street today in the ring, they are Liberians. They're from Liberia. They will vote that man back into power. And we shouldn't come here and be talking the kind of thing about, why is this not? There can be one president. Nobody says there can be 2 presidents. The people are fed up. If you are doing the right thing in the country, we will not be as popular politically as it is today.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you. Folks, the line is there. Yeah, go ahead, Moses.
Yeah, let me just interject.
Just remember. Okay, another call coming. Moses, just hold on, Moses. Hold on, Moses. That's the rule. You know the rule.
I know the rule.
Call out. Go ahead. What's your name? Rescue 3. Let's listen to you.
Mr. Doe, how you doing?
Thank you. Go ahead.
Terry, Moses, how you doing tonight?
Why are you talking to them being nice?
We're doing fine.
No, tonight bamboo is the
okay, let's hear you.
Okay, Mr. Todd, the beginning of the show you said a lot, and I was following you. But the fact of the matter, if the Liberia that you put still in the fire getting it to be, is that the Liberia I want to see it today. I don't think you'll be being fair to with the young generation. In a sense that the mentality that whatsoever somebody wants, it should be their way. I don't think it's the right thing for them to do. The airport down there, the former president, he invests in that airport doing her administration. Today, anything was going to go on wrong there, any destruction was going to go on wrong there, our country is still going to go behind. Like for example, the walking. We saw the war that they fought in Africa. Not that pure property got damaged, but look at the war that we fought in our country. It kept our country behind. Every good thing in our country, everything got destroyed. Regardless of whosoever we from the party getting back in charge. To me, don't put Liberia first. The attitude today are not in support of the police and getting brutalizing Liberian. But in a sense, we should be able to get should be law body. The police, if you went to the airport, they say, only interest of the country. And the police is telling you to go to the area. Why is the need of you taking right to show the police? So are you telling the police when the sedition show them, they must stay down there and say, you people are getting here, there are people saying they don't get 4 hours here. The police, they didn't shoot at them. But the fact of the matter, if we not respect our security, state security, then when we sit down there, we'll compare other countries going ahead like we're step behind. The problem with Liberia is with the Liberian ourselves. And many times people come and say, Jovial is peaceful. Jovial is not peaceful. Don't be afraid to say it. Look at the position that you set internationally. Look at it. It's popular. Whatsoever we are going, the popularity will follow him. If your leader has decided to move by or to come back into power, and you observe that you are entering the country, there will be the chaos. Look at the posts that were made on the main page. I want you to now arrest her to the airport. So that the kind of thing you look at and say that this thing was not premeditated. They did it, get me to give a political dividend. So they say the truth. So you expect for the police to fold your head when other people come in the country. Don't forget about the MCC. But other Nigerians are coming, other foreigners are coming in the country. So they should go down and embarrass the country. I think in support of that other idea. If we want for Nigeria to go forward, whosoever in the country, any Johnson enter in our country, nobody can know that any enter in our country. But you won't show up because this not your real first time. The first time you said the VIP to the airport, you want to use it. You're not president again. When you come back to power, you will have answer to all of these things. But what you trying to portray here, make yourself get there to say that you are the state of president of the country. It's not fair for the country.
Thank you.
That's it. So all that big around going here, there, all police do them, what police are. What police you say when the people police there to provide law and order? To go say when the CDC, to say one CDC. I don't think it's fair for our country. Don't say the truth. Thank you for the show, Mr. Toll.
Thank you. Thank you. I think you'll be the last caller anyway. Musa, let's hear from you.
Yeah, let me just compare something to Werto tonight. When I come in and I speak objectively, I always make my reference to the fact of safety and security. And I do that religiously, consciously, because that's the thought process for which I come here. And I can't say that I'm a politician in many different ways. I've done a lot of things in politics, but I try to not include myself into the politics of Liberia. In this country, I did a lot of political things, and I went to school specifically for politics. So
that would be your closing as well. So please.
Yeah, that's so. I don't play politics. Josh Weah, I'm a Josh Weah fan. When he came here in the early 90s, I hosted him in Rhode Island. We have a personal relationship. And he knows me. If he see me, he call me JR. And I call him Mane. He knows me. But when we look at a professional thing and look at the interests of that country, that's what comes first. Now a personal relationship with her need to understand that some of us, we may not be seditious.
Oh, wait, Mose, let me ask you the one question here.
Yeah.
Now that you talk about JR, you know Sam Colley?
Sam Colley is my uncle.
Dana, they see Moses say we all used to play football in Providence. Dana, you here?
Yes.
My goodness. Wow.
In reference to you.
Oh my goodness. I never really I've always thought okay.
I always tell you, Mr. Toll, you and myself come from the same club.
So you were at that game when we played the Nigerian football, and then it decided it was time to eat back. Yeah. Everybody was eating back that day.
Of course.
No fighting, but we're just kicking each other.
Yeah, Nakune and all those guys, Houston, all those guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
this is it.
Moses, yeah, but what happened with glasses?
But you see, because when you were there, you were skinny, you were playing football.
Yeah,
and you ran away.
Yeah, same colleague that your uncle, of course. Moses Tegbe. Yeah, Junior. Now you say JR because that's JR. Oh, so you went with us when we had a game to play against somebody in New York. You went with us.
I was there every game.
And then when somebody came to play, oh my goodness!
Game you see,
wow.
Rescue 2, you lost now.
You're not packed me already. I just looking at
you. Yeah. Until you said JR tonight, I got some pictures from those days. Anyway.
I know. I would love to see them.
Wow.
I have quite a bit of them. They're in the garage.
So the other half Loma, half Congo, half American. They call him Tony Kanaka.
Oh my God, Tony Kanaka. Uncle Tony Kanaka. Yeah, his sister Elizabeth Kanaka.
Yeah. Oh, are you that Moses from?
I used to go to Sicilia Club.
Yeah.
Moga there. I used to DJ at the club.
Yeah, Moses Segwe. Wow. My goodness.
That 40 years ago, Toe.
Yeah, that's true. Wow.
So
Rhode Island was Rhode Island.
Yeah. Let me just complete this now, Mr. Toe. The fact of the matter is that our interest is our country. And these things don't look good for us. And like I said, the issue with the president needs to be corrected when he hold the microphone and the people shut up the thing. They need to correct that. Someone here needs to roll for that. There's supposed to be a process in place where the signal the president, the timing, somebody needs to be there. That's why they got that guy standing behind the president all the time. He's supposed to hold the president coat small when he comes small to the place. You see, those are things that you put strategically. Someone should have given the president hand up in the crowd. They don't look at the crowd, they're looking at the president speaking. Tell the president, if it's getting close to the time, we put our hand up, it's time for you to close. Because they put straight with their time. That needs to be corrected. By the same token, what happened at the airport, we need to use it as a learning tool to see what we can do to better the situation. Like Colin said, and I said it earlier, when Ellen Johnson Sirleaf go to the country, nobody go to meet her. But when Walter Carter came in and started to name all these people coming back, those were political season time. It was during political season and elections. When Cummings came here, people want to meet him. Okay, when we came here, people want to meet him. When Joe Bucker traveled out of the country, he was campaigning. When he used to come here, he go back, the people go to meet him. Campaign's over. When campaign season starts in 2028, then you can do it. Nobody will back.
Mostly, I got time for that right now. Let me ask you another question. Hold on. Terry, you were close. Let me ask you the other question. When we went to New York, that night they decided the Heineken was going to be the day of the order of the day, and they put Heineken in the bathtub with ice. You were there?
It was always the Heineken in the bathtub. It was on Lenny Boulevard. Let me be specific.
Oh my goodness!
It was Lenny Boulevard. What is his name? Benedict we still live across the street.
Yes.
Frederick Clark live across the street.
Yeah.
Chicken live right there. All of these guys were living on the same street.
Wow.
Terry, we just used to go from one apartment to the other. The liquor jar in the top.
That's it.
That time, though, my papa live was high, my man.
Oh, my God.
I never been good, man.
Then they had a club there. When you go in the basement of the club, they play dark.
Yeah.
You come from there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, you don't even know.
You don't even know.
Oh, here comes my best
because
friend.
I remember that. I think all of us were in one car when we left from.
I think
Moses, you drove.
I was always the designated driver too.
Yeah, you drove when we went to New York. Yes.
And I still don't drink. I'm always the designated driver. I was always Yep. So you can't give me hard time.
So you have to catch up back on your old bad days, right?
Okay, they show over.
You have to catch up on your old bad days.
Well, wait till thank God you got.
Oh my goodness.
The two I and Barrow men had just caught up on the old trade.
You saw the guy that disgrace that draw bucket on spoon.
I know.
Disgrace that one that Zoka Wazin.
But why you told your aunt Zoka when you say I used to be drop bucket about disgrace IE? You hear that?
That's not true.
Man, I beg you, man. Where you coming from?
We used to disgrace Zoka Wazin. You want to call him drop bucket?
Yeah, but you say I drop bucket about disgrace IE. What guess you gotta say on top of that?
The ball behind before you say, oh. You say, oh my God.
The only goal giver that get IE had nothing but our ball football. When Boggle left the scene, all other goalkeepers that were drop bucket for IE.
No, the first goalkeeper that gave a hard time was Christopher Nippet.
Nippet, yeah, of course.
Nippet.
Yeah, I mean,
Goalkeeper came. That was before your time.
That in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Christopher Nippet was something.
He was the national goalkeeper, him and Sekou Gomez.
Mostly, I remember when you came to Rhode Island. What? Say, Colin, my nephew yelled. Mostly, my name is Mostly. Yeah, now you begin. And you know Louis Sharrow, right?
Oh, Louis Sharrow,
Harrison,
Mr. Ansah, all of them.
Oh, okay, but you know, well, Louis passed now.
Yeah, Louis passed now.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
now you.
Liberal, that me.
Now you. Man, can't talk all. Now you.
My man, you better leave your old time team before somebody steal on the
Yeah, I
clothes on
tell
that.
you. Let's move on. Let's move on.
We were already now talking about the thing that what they hide in the top. And all. The
Listen,
next thing
oh
that
yeah,
I'm coming
My
join, so that
goodness.
I'm home, what will
Say
not be
say
on
the
the
more thing,
Mr.
Jerry.
Tom, Mr. Tom,
Yeah.
you had left when we went to go play New York and we play on LIU feet. But then Phoenicia Charlie and those guys have come. You are already gone. You are already left.
Yeah,
After
but
that
I
game,
play. But when Felicia shouted them, when they came to Roa, I play against them.
yeah, because you were living in New York that time.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
were attending LIU.
right.
After that,
And
that game,
they got shameful. They borrow Mama Musa from Connecticut to come bring it over there. To
well,
get,
that's fine. That is same people. But here the point I'm trying to make. Were you there when we put Dubai USA together?
no, I've
Yeah, you have left. That Dubai USA that went to Liberia to raise money for the hydro.
Oh, your team from Rhode Island took it to Liberia?
No, from the whole East Coast.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Dubai USA. All the
Dubai
players got
USA.
together. I.E.
Oh
Barrow, all
no.
of them got together.
Yeah.
At that time, my mom was drinking in Ohio.
Yeah, you have
My
moved
mom,
to Ohio
yeah,
because
yeah,
it included at the time Hester Gray, Waka, all of them had just come and we put the Dubai USA together
right,
and sent tickets, about 37 tickets, and we put Dubai USA. And it went twice. Some of us we didn't have nothing at the time, you know.
You still wear that kind of.
But there were a few people who went
still wear Moses say, look at it begin. You still wearing that kind of chain you used to wear way back. You still wearing it. Wow, begin. It's on the air. But anyway, let's leave that.
Let's not remember. Terry, we took all your time to make your closing.
No problem, man. You know.
Yeah, but Terry, let's hear your closing. Wow, Moses.
So, let me close down before the very close. The very so close. Let me close.
My goodness.
Okay, Winter. I still love you. Jedi, I love the liberal.
Don't you forced to.
Winter, what would be your closing? All that be more you made on the phone. Why your closing?
Liberal, don't let up your secret outside. What we talk behind the scene, let it stay there. Don't make
the one we talked today.
So there's
the
another
one we talk behind the scene.
You must say talk today.
No, they made the fucking talk all the time.
He said
I see what Labour seems to be going the CDC way, small. Keto been trying to bring white Labour behind the scenes.
No way. No, the man say he was going to count Tabata. He said you were going to count Tabata today. I said I'm waiting for him. Let me hear you.
You heard from the beginning of the show, the Labour on Unity Party. The way the Labour, the thing we taught him myself.
So,
but they really got me upset, man. No, Moses, to be honest with you.
Weto, you tell the truth because the man didn't even want us to kind of show. I kept texting him, what the link.
No, but you know what? That be honest. Let be honest. Let be very honest, right? I think the government pay more attention to CDC instead of doing things.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the problem there. The government pay more attention to CDC instead of working.
Always in something, Weto.
No, CDC ain't nothing. So what's the big deal if President we are coming home? What's the
big deal?
You
say something every day. So why you think the government cannot listen to you?
So what a big deal if President we are coming home? The people won't go receive him.
As accordingly, as
common citizen. The people were governed. They were governed as said they were governed.
Government said as common citizen, but you say you common citizen, then you won't be acting like you
say the man will not be the man can win election, may not be president 2029. Okay, the man accept it. You are broke the man party.
Where your closing
is.
Y'all wait and take campaign time. Y'all can do all the things.
Another show, the show finish.
Yeah, don't mind.
Give me my closing.
Okay, do your closing. You got 2 seconds.
Labor, I'm pinning the recording right now.
Right now, the way you're not coming with IE being hard with IE business, you got 2 seconds. Go ahead. I hear Aaron brother tonight. Aaron is scared the way I talk about it.
No, serious no. My closing, man. You know, I watched the president's speech at the United Nations, and I felt horrible. For a president to be speaking and they call him to order like, and they cut the mic or that was disrespect. But again, it goes back to the people that wrote that president's speech. They should know
that was a mic test.
No, no, not test. The president went all the time.
The United Nations agree the position of the Republic of Liberia from the founding of UN. The United Nations agree to make President Waka to do the mic test. So he went on
Oh,
stage to test the mic to see
okay,
if
I
the
agree.
UN mic is working or not. What wrong with you?
Testing, testing. That's
No,
the end of my
they might
closing.
need to
They
go.
don't
That's the
say what
guru.
See what- Now one of we are tabata plus tabata.
we are Tabata for sake.
Your thing, you coming to come here for you to come drag my papa in the no that mic test.
Actually, dividing cola.
So what the other one you told me today? You said I was happy again for Lofa. Tell me that one.
Mose, yeah, I can say.
He was that one.
No, I can say. I told you. I said the UN have a system. People from Lofa, they don't hear good, so that's why the mic went off, and he didn't realize that, and
Oh
UN
my
recognized
God.
it.
Oh my! You know what puzzled me today? You know what puzzled me today? I saw Thomas Fowler
Yeah, sitting up there.
post a picture where he had an old man,
Yeah,
and he probably walking on the UN ground, and he put it on his Facebook page. The same man in Foya who caused trouble when people die.
Like, you see, I told my father
That's what
cause
they
trouble.
see,
I
though.
told my father cause trouble.
Mr. Sigbe,
You
you
see,
say
you
That's
see,
what
you
they see,
say
though.
you bring in politics. You know politics, yeah?
my people.
I told my father
Let
cause trouble.
me close my show.
Yeah.
All right,
You know,
neighbor.
let me close. So
Yeah, go ahead.
the problem with Keto is Keto is talking about all the women day. My own problem I have is with the executive mansion page.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
people who regulating the woman page. They need to be fired. If I were them,
Hold
if I were
on,
the
hold on,
public,
Terry. Hold on, Terry. Mose, you got children now too?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Wow.
I grown children.
Wow.
So one of your
Wow.
daughter,
See,
one of your
wait
daughter
a
live
minute.
in
But
in
Mr.
Rhode
Toe,
Island.
Mr.
Yeah.
Toe, you
Yeah.
know I was staying at that small boy I was when I came,
Yeah.
1981.
Mr. Sigbe, you got a daughter that live in Rhode
now.
Island. She used to go. She used to be
Wow.
called tenant Sigbe.
Don't mind it, man. You don't want to tell
Eh?
me when to close
That
my
my
store. Huh?
Like a bird sister.
Yeah,
She and I went to school together. That my booty
Okay,
there.
okay.
that boo.
Wait up. Go ahead.
She and myself went to school together.
But wait
She
on
in
My
Rhode
friend.
Island.
the
She in
other
Rhode
day
Island.
you say
Yes, she in Rhode
sister,
Island. I
sister
saw. I
too, I
know.
don't know.
We used to
That's my
communicate a
baby
lot.
sister. I took care of her.
Yeah, we went to school together. Very smart. Very smart.
I,
Terry,
see?
let Terry close, guys. Let Terry
Yeah, they
close.
got
But
so
I
so
will,
live
I will call you.
Yeah, call
on.
me. Call me so we
The
can
key
talk.
means
Okay.
the president spoke for, as expected for those who regulate the president page, to cut that part off and post the one that the president was speaking. Simple as that. Those who regulate the president page and how the president will fire all of them. All of them need to be fired.
I tell you.
But you know, that is what it is. But thank you for the show. But I don't want to agree with that Tabata. I think that's it.
Thank you, Moses. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have not mentioned JR tonight, calling the
You
JR that would,
know how?
I know Moses sick with, but it wasn't ringing,
Yeah.
connecting it
Everybody call me JR.
to Patoke,
Yeah,
Prosper Heights and all
yeah.
that.
We used to
I
play
wasn't,
Prosper how you feel.
I wasn't connecting it like that until tonight. But thank you.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got history, Mr.
Amen.
Toe.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Moses, thank you. Terry, thank you very much. Folks, again, Samson to Labra Pabrito. We still have about millions. So, but anyhow, we're gonna bring this show to an end so we get ready for a game for another one tomorrow. Moses said he's a wow. Yeah, he used to be a very good friend. Very close friend then back there. But what happened? What really threw me? Everybody keeps saying Moses Sigwe. I know about Moses, but his JR's name was the name we all went by until he called it tonight. But anyway, see how funny life is. Life is just funny. Anyhow, this is Samson to Labro Pabrito. Let me once again say this here. In my own closing on the police stuff here. The police have the law on their side. But there's a saying in Town. They say when you bend a stake to cut, the way you carry your hand up. If you bring it down with power, you will sometimes hurt yourself. You have to control yourself. The police have the law on their side. Sedition, the former foreign minister came and announced about a week ago that they're going to go to the airport to meet the former president. If the police, Gary Coleman, we're talking about former president, if perhaps something is not right, you are trained to be a police officer. You are trained to be someone who is a cloud with information about community policing. I'm not saying that you have to, but put CDC on your back foot. Who's organizing this? What we're hearing. Contact the CDC hierarchy. Guys, what's going on here? Who's organizing this? But you don't want to do that because you feel the law is on your side. The same law you have today, CDC can hold that same law tomorrow. Then where do we stop? When do we come together as brothers and sisters? You're talking about reconciling process. When do we come together as brothers and sisters? These are some of the little stuff that you do that bring people together. The president who turned the country over to you. The president who conceded before the counting was over. He's coming. And the people decided to politicize his return. And we all saw that. We all know that. It's not a political season. It's not time to run campaign. But do we have the power to say you cannot meet your president? Because it's not political season. I mean, it's not political campaign season. So CDC and CDC can deny, say, we're not running campaign. We're just going to go meet our president. But there are little things that will bring people to. CDC is the largest opposition political party in Liberia. You can't deny it. You can bury your hair in the sand. It doesn't change that. So the president coming, and you know people were willing and they were going to meet the president. Some are angry with this government because things are not going right, according to them. Some are genuinely going there to meet the president and welcome the president. Some are going there just to make trouble, make this government look bad. And you walk right into all three of those scenarios. The law is on your side. If anybody was to get hurt today, the blame is on CDC. Because they did not inform the police that they're going to do X, Y, and Z. And people will say, but Mr. To, when do we start obeying the rule and the law? So what stopped the governor, the IG, from contacting the hierarchy of CDC? And the hierarchy of CDC, they are friends. They are friends to the police officer, to the police chief. He got some best friend in CDC. Why you cannot use this opportunity to contact them, to say, who organizing this thing? And if you want to do it public, you do it public. Who's organizing this thing? Why will you organize this gathering? We know when CDC ready to get together, we know exactly what can happen. How many people they can pull, the crowd they can pull. Who's organizing these people? Bringing people, children to Ralphie Airport without informing the police. Who's organizing it? And why did you not inform us? And there will be some sedition. The organizer will come back to you and say, you're right. This is the intent. This is what we're doing. And you find resolution before it gets to this point. That's my argument tonight. It's not about the police don't have the right. They have the law on their side. But we are common people. We are community people. We're from the same clubs. CDC, Unity Party, we're all from the same place. I got some of my own brothers and sisters who are sedition. People from my own quarter in total, sedition. But that's not what I'm saying. You can't treat people like that. What happened today if CDC in numbers resist the police are going to push back and people's children are going to get hurt.
just because of miscommunication. Now, CDC, on the other hand, you know exactly you're going to meet your president. You know when you call these children, these young people to come and meet their idol, they will be in numbers. You know that. You know, President, we are going to pull numbers. You know that. Why did you not contact the police for them to provide some sort of a security or tell you the expectation? Because you want to politicize this thing. And the government, in other turn, also play right into your hands. They don't know when to defeat you. And my closing tonight, folks, is that not every law you have in your hand that you throw the weight around. It doesn't necessarily benefit you. The law might be in your favor, but the outcome might not be in your favor. In this situation, the law is in the favor of the government, but the outcome, tearing people's children, tear gassing people's children, that is all in the newspaper, is not in the favor of this government. They've already been accused of torturing prisoners. This is an addition. People are taking notes. Under this government, people are taking notes. The international community are taking notes. They're not going to say, yeah, but CDC inquiry inform. No, all they care and all they know is that you tear gas Liberians. That's all that is all on the news. I watched it on Japan news tonight again. They see in Japan they when they ain't come, they ain't made report yet. So that's my closing. I'm sorry that I take this long, but that's my closing. Not all the law you have in your hand, you have to throw it at people at all the time. Try to find means to find resolution as a community. Let's talk. Let's talk. Approach CDC. This is not right. You can't do that. We're trying to maintain peace. And the President Williams said he's a peacemaker. And I'm sure when he came, he heard what happened. He's not quite happy with it. I don't believe President Williams is quite happy with the result. But why was the government not able to be proactive on this? Instead, they reacted. And when you react, you usually might win the war, but in terms of publicity, you're a loser. That is my statement tonight. Samson told Labra Pablito. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Please join me again tomorrow, where I will be coming here. Wow, Moses sing with Junior. I can't get over this one. I have to call Harrison. As soon as I get off the phone, I will call Harrison and say, I found Moses. I found Junior. Oh my goodness, Moses. The young man, we used to go New York. All we do is to play football. He had a one little green car. I think it was Honda. I'm not too sure what make of it. But we're all gonna pack in it. I had a red car. Sometimes I take my car, sometimes they take his, and we go. And when we go, people in New York, somebody there. Yeah, you don't go drinking from the table. You go in the bathroom, in the bathtub, having king with ice all over it. They leave it. Don't go on a few by the time come by, that whole place is cold. But what are you doing with S-Bar? I say bathtub. That's why they put Heineken, put ice on it. After the game, we come by. Yes. I can't even walk against that, but my knee hurting me. Samson too, folks. Let it go. I'll say thank you very much for joining me tonight. Please join me again tomorrow. Let's have fun. Samson too, Labro Pablito. This is what we do, and this is how we do it. We want to thank God, and we ask God for long life, and we ask that God continue to bless all of us. Let's pray for one another. It's very important that we do. With that, good night, folks.
Zio game vai tu adi anaro sira mamenu de agosamu kono waga rere Ne puis yo ganti a pleu. On dit à la Syria kagu. Ça veut que ça zo me gaye blanc que quoi dit. Ils sont kawaka waka kama ma panyo no consider. Bagum ya botlana ya to dogin se kewe. Okay no sugu kuwa ko eresi. Ao mamem. Budo ke no sugu. Little man away, you were so this is the way. Okay, you're so good, go ahead. Okay, you're so good. Tomorrow, gonna, you know, I woke up out of war. My way, call your money, one would have took one to come back to you. My way, so yes, you go ahead. Yekwe monte wanu wagaragara mui Nuso ekasu Bo plaki ya mui Nyoba wakamao Hawa setu kawe Hawa nasu wa yetu kaugu Maone wabili wagu Zo siero wabili Wakura wakazua Hawa nyoko mao Kimusu kuwa koe Amenu Honey, I'm gonna see it ever good. Some yet. Maluo, no gonza seza ingo mume na zabagu hapaka yute tumetone manga wakori ne toge gombe gbebo atene moje yema sewe wapia ye sore oye to magasi mau kana mui black ya mui yema wa kama ana nere yetu come go to it.